If you saw my last video, you know we are back in Mexico City. Not permanently, but what's permanent these days besides my anxiety? So I was a little bit nervous to come back to Mexico City simply because I didn't really know what was going on here, other than what I've been reading in the news recently, which hasn't been great over the summer. Even when we were still here, we went into a sort of lockdown back in March, and we haven't been to the city center until we arrived back here last week. So I wasn't sure what it was all gonna look like. So that's what this video is about what Mexico City is looking like right now with the coronavirus protocols, what's open, what's not open, and what you can expect to see if you've come to visit or if you're thinking about moving to Mexico City in the next few weeks or months. If you want more frequent daily updates, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I am posting every single day pretty much about what I'm seeing in the streets when we go to cafes and restaurants and bars and stuff. So yeah, check me out there and follow along with what's happening in Mexico City. And let's get started. We're off to the supermarket, so let's see what everything looks like here. So the supermarkets and the mercados and the tianguis are all doing varying levels of security, but most are checking your temperature before you come in. Most are giving you hand sanitizer. Most are making you step on one of those disinfectant mats. So yeah, obviously masks are required everywhere, pretty much everywhere. Like outside, everyone in the street is wearing them from what I've seen. Very rarely, unless people are exercising, like running. So pretty much everything is back open that you might need. Restaurants, bars are open until 10 p.m. All the stores are open, anything for clothing, anything you want for your house. The only places that aren't open that I've seen are museums, art galleries, that sort of stuff. They seem to still be closed. Movie theaters, any sort of theaters at all. And yeah, everything else is back open with you know, tables that you have to order from, you know, like with QR codes or, you know, different sort of things like in place. There are people that have moved tables so that they're abiding by the 30% capacity rule, that everything's 1.5 meters apart at least. So yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely different than usual, but everything's open that you would want if you were going to come and like spend some time here. And if you've already been to Mexico City and you're not super interested in the museums and stuff, but if you are, I'd still wait. I'm going to be updating these videos pretty regularly for the time that we're here, so I'll let you know when things reopen again. If you're not already part of my email list, it's linked below. I send out probably bi-weekly emails about what's happening around Mexico, so you guys will be the first to know when the museums reopen here and sort of like what else starts to reopen in the coming months. So yeah. I just met a friend for lunch. We went to Juana in Juarez. There we had to step on a little thing on the floor and then hand sanitizer, but we sat outside anyway, so it was fine. All the menus seem to be a little bit different, especially at bars. Last night we went to La Chicha, I'll show you a little bit of what that looked like. We're in La Chicha, get our temperatures checked. We had to have hand sanitizer, and there's half the amount of tables in here that there usually are, but we're in and it's pretty busy. I want to be fully honest with you guys, because I don't want people to feel like to come and realize that actually like things aren't what they thought they would be. A lot of the cafes and restaurants that I've been to now in the last few days are definitely doing their best, I think, and they're following the rules based on what they've been given. But there are still a lot of places, like the bar last night was like pretty busy, and I think if you're not prepared for that, or you're thinking that maybe you're gonna be able to go to a bar and it's gonna be pretty quiet, probably you shouldn't go to a bar in Mexico City at the minute, because it was like almost full by the time we left, when they closed at 11:30. So actually they stayed open past 10. I don't know what the rules are anymore, I'll be honest, no idea. But yeah, like there were definitely more people in there than I thought. Tables were a little bit spaced out, but for the most part, La Chicha are definitely keeping the same amount of tables in there as they had before, just with a few more outside, I think. But yeah, a lot of other bars are doing that too, from what I saw when we walked past. And then you've got places like this, totally dead. I don't know, it's a weird time. As with all these videos that I've been making during the pandemic, I just want to be clear that I'm not promoting that you come here. I'm not trying to tell you that what you should or shouldn't do. I'm not making recommendations. I just want to show you what it's like, what I'm experiencing here, so you can see what it looks like and make the decision that's best for you. All I can do is show you and tell you how I'm feeling about things, and what I see on the streets here at Mexico City. So yeah, I just wanted to preface that a little bit, because, you know, some people in the comments. In the process of making this video, I received quite a lot of questions from you guys about what's happening here, so I just wanted to quickly address some of those that I didn't throughout the rest of this video. As far as supermarkets go, Luke and I can still go in together. I know when this all first started, only one person per family could go in, but after speaking with some friends, and obviously witnessing what's happening in the grocery stores, it seems like for whatever reason, kids are not allowed in the grocery stores, and also like there's an allotted period of time for some of the grocery stores like Sumesa and those bigger chain stores where young people like our age aren't really meant to be going in the mornings between sort of like 8 and 10, because they're reserving that time for sort of older people to go in a sort of safer environment for them to go do their grocery shopping every day. Yeah, so that's an interesting one. And the other question that I got quite a lot was about taking the metro and like public transportation and stuff. We have avoided public transportation since we've been back. We've been using our feet, Uber when it's a bit far away, and we're gonna sign up for EcoBiki so we can start riding our bikes around the city to further locations. These are just the things that we feel comfortable doing. I have a few friends who did take the metro, and they went when it wasn't going to be like super busy, as they, you know, not during like rush hour times in the mornings or afternoons, and they felt okay just not touching anything. But yeah, for me, I'm avoiding public transportation. I'm avoiding the metro and the metro buses and stuff, just for a bit, and sort of waiting to see how that goes. Overall, it's being handled way better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but the protocols that the city, the restaurants, the bars, the supermarkets, and even the mercados, like we've been back and forth to Mercado Medellin, and even they've like closed several entrances so that there's only like a few ways in and out, and they're taking your temperature and giving you hand sanitizer. And again, like the shoe thing, I'm not sure about the shoe thing. If someone knows what's up with the cleaning of the shoes, I'm really interested about like what the thought behind that is. But otherwise, no, I feel really safe. Like I feel like with everyone wearing masks and everyone's taking care to like keep space between each other, and everyone's just being respectful of each other and this situation. So yeah, overall, like I feel good being back here, better than I thought I was gonna be. And I'm looking forward to spending some more time exploring more of my favorite places, going back to some of the places that I love, and hopefully seeing some new places. Since we've been back, I've noticed so many new restaurants. Only in Mexico City has have new restaurants and bars and stuff opened during this pandemic. So yeah, I'm interested to explore more. I'll definitely be making videos about all of that. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already to see what we get up to. Thank you as always for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.